The AHRC-TORCH Public Engagement Summer School is a week of workshops and training sessions for postgraduate students and early career researchers, and it gives participants the opportunity to develop skills and to start thinking about ways of integrating public engagement into their research.
I feel that one of the potentially frustrating things about being an academic is that you are inevitably communicating the bulk of your research with a very narrow specialist audience. So I think that this summer school has been great because it's given me a real opportunity to just appreciate that there are huge numbers of different ways in which academics in the humanities can engage more broadly.
Over the past couple of months, I've come to realise ever more how important it is for academics to engage with publics that go beyond academia. Perhaps best summarised, if you will, by the by now famous phrase of Michael Gove during the EU referendum, frankly, we've had enough of experts, which for me was a true wake-up call.
Like everyone else, you think you've got really interesting research and you want to try and tell people, but you don't know what the ways are of going about it. So I thought the summer school would help me kind of do some of the things which I'd already been trying to do a little bit and maybe do them quite a lot better.
I benefit from public funding, and it's definitely given me a sense of wanting to give back in some way. Also to gain new skills. I've never been a particularly astute public speaker, but at the same time communicating with the public is something I'm passionate about.
I attended the summer school last year and left having learned an absolutely huge amount, and I've spent a large part of this year really processing everything and seeing how what I've learned could really inform my wider approach to academia, and it has. So I hope you're enjoying it as much as I did.
There have been several really useful sessions and I've just come out of here buzzed, but I think this morning we spoke to Kirsten Shepherd-Barr, and I spoke to her after the session and she was so positive and encouraged me to perhaps try putting my work out in an exciting way, so I'm really buzzed actually.
There was someone who runs a radio company which takes the pitches that academics give them to the BBC, and she was explaining what sort of things they're looking for. So it's very useful to hear from the other side practically, you've got some idea, but actually how do you need to present your idea so that it's going to be interesting and accessible and comprehensible.
Academics need to be more proactive, need to be more ready to go out into the world and engage with others, and make sure that our work becomes more accessible for those whom it is ultimately intended to benefit.
We hoped obviously to provide skills and training development for graduate researchers, but beyond this we wanted to really encourage public engagement mindset.
Before I came here I thought you had to be a certain kind of person to do public engagement, but now I've kind of realised that if you want you can be very full on and do television and do radio, but equally you can kind of step back and write articles for online publications. Basically, you personally can be as involved in it as you want to be, but still have that great opportunity to put your research out there to the public and get their opinion on it.